It was a busy day at work today. Busy day, but I got into some good conversations with people. Talking about different forms of divination, different spiritual things to get into, um, Psalms magic, and dealing with angels. Um, I saw how a aura and chakra picture scan worked. It was pretty interesting. So it's in real time, and what it does is it takes a picture of you and it shows your different chakras, your aura. And even while the instructor, practitioner, was doing her thing, your aura, your chakras will change. The colors will fluctuate, or the intensity of it. I don't really remember how that was explained, but just say if you first started and the thickness of it was this, and then it'll get like that. It just fluctuated. Very, very interesting. I even had one of the practitioners come up to me while I was working the desk and said, "Do you read?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." I was like, I do Reiki, and I read for myself. I read for my family. I do Reiki on my family and my grandpa. I try to get the cat, but she good because she be in and out of different worlds, so she good. But when she asked me that, I explained all of that to her, and I was like, I was little about, jumping into it for other people. And she was like, basically, she was saying it was a confirmation saying, stop sleeping on yourself. She said that what I see around you, your aura, it's inviting for people, and that people would be drawn to you because of that, even though they may not know why they're drawn to you. She was saying if you was in there, in the room where she was, because it was like a group or what have you, a group that was, reading or what have you. She's like, if I was coming in as a client and I get to choose, she was like, I would come to you because I see something in you that would draw me to you. Could she have been, just gassing me up? She could have been. But that's not how I took it, because it was a confirmation. It's not the first time I had heard that, so. And it made me a little emotional. I am not going to lie about that. No, I can't lie anyway. But, yeah. I couldn't cry, though. I wanted to, but people were so busy today. People was coming back to back buying stuff, so getting their orders out, and they had long lists. So people put stuff on a checklist, a piece of paper. And some had stuff on the front and the back, so I didn't really have a lot of time to get in my feels like I wanted to. And then someone else came up to me and was like, "You've changed. You seem more," oh my gosh, I can't. When she said the change part, I got emotional again. And what all of what she said to me. I can't even remember because I immediately just like, and then she started tearing up, and I was like, oh no, don't. Oh, anyway. Yeah. It was a good day. I got confirmation from outside of me. My ancestors, spirit guides, they tell me all the time, you on point. They tell me that all the time. I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. So if you don't know about like past lives, if you don't believe in it, just take this as entertainment, okay? But for those who do believe in it, past lives, we just gonna say past lives, even though we know everything is happening right on top of each other, okay? Past, present, and future. Anyway, things that we had from other lives, we brought to this one. And apparently something had happened and I was wrongly accused, as I am now, of doing some things that could hurt people. I would never do that. So that little nervousness about doing that, yeah, it's a nervousness, but I gotta do it. Somebody was like, yeah, you better do it. Sound like Madeline. Oh my gosh, I just saw her put her hands on her hips. Yep, that was her. Yeah. My hand is itchy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I got this. I know I got it. I've had it all my life. Now I'm just doing it for reals, for reals. Yeah. I am excited. I know many, many people can't stand me. They don't want me to do this. But we're not even on the same frequency. So it really doesn't matter. But the only reason I said it's because I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? You remember the dream I had said before? When I was ascending, and then every time I heard someone say something about me, I would shake. I wouldn't go down, but I would shake as I was ascending. So I'm gonna do me, and you gonna do you. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm good over here. You do that over, like, way over there on the other side of the ice wall. No, it's probably good stuff over there. Yeah, whatever. What else was I gonna say? I ain't had chocolate in so long, but she had these, I don't even know, Ghirardelli? chocolates. They like the thin things, and then they had caramel inside. Lord, I really wanted to lick the inside of that paper, but I was like, no, these people are gonna think I'm nuts. But the piece of chocolate was so good. Yeah. Don't let nobody talk about you. Stop you from doing what you're supposed to be doing because they don't like it, or because they jealous, or because they do it and they telling lies, or because they doing it and someone is feeding them information, which could still be lies as well, and what you do comes naturally. Don't let them knock you off your square. All right. I am going to. What time is it? 9:23. I thought it was about 11. Well, I'm probably gonna go to bed now. I gotta get up early. Gotta get up early in the morning to find me and I got some people to talk to in the morning, so yep. To all of you, who are just in the space where they may be leaving people behind, family, friends, children, spouses, pets. If you are just at that point where you didn't let everybody that needed to go, please don't stop. I know things seem hard. Sometimes it seems a little lonely, but you are never alone. You know what? Let me stop. Because I couldn't stand it when people say that to me. Yeah, I know that, but it's not the same. Okay? But you'll get through it. The loneliness won't be that bad. Once you working on you and doing what you gotta do, the things that we used to care about and what have you, it doesn't even seem the same. It doesn't even matter like that anymore. I was telling somebody today about me being a homebody. They were like, "You're what? With your kind of personality?" I was like, "Yeah." But I was like, when I was young, I did all kinds of stuff. Every weekend, I was out just doing something. Mind you, I was just around the corner. I could walk on. But I'm older now. All of that stuff, it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. I mean, I take myself out to the movies by myself. I take myself out to eat by myself. I date myself pretty much. The only reason I haven't gone any like far places without, I mean, I've gone on vacations by myself, visit my daughter in different states or what have you. But it's places like in the big city in the state that I live in. I want to go to things there, museums or what have you. But I don't have a vehicle right now, so can't do that. Karaoke. I'm gonna go to somebody's karaoke bar somewhere. I don't know when. I might have to go by myself. I'm okay. I saw that on was it Facebook? I think it's Facebook. It's a young woman. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. If I can find it, then I'll put it in the description below. But she does like her hair. Mainly, I've seen her do like outfits, and she's a thrifter, so she goes thrifting and she puts together outfits. And it's like she put together stuff like I would never even thought to put together, but she looks good doing it. She had made a jar and she put down on little strips of paper places that she wanted to go. And when she wants to take herself out on a date, she just pick one and that's where she goes. She goes by herself. I am going to make one of those jars one day. That's a great idea. I like watching her too. She's doing a lot. What is her name? Really pretty young lady. I can't think of her name. Anyway, date yourself. Love on you. All the haters. You loving you is like kryptonite to those that are hating you. Just so you know. It's like the water that make the witches melt in the west. I melting. Yeah. Loving on you is a very, very powerful thing. It opens up. I mean, your vibration just gets bigger and bigger, and it opens up the possibility for so many things. So many things. I am not going to cry right now. But I will say that I am grateful. I am grateful to have my feet hurt. I am grateful to come home and to go and hug the tree and exchange what I've gone through or what information I have with the tree, which exchanges its wisdom with me. I am grateful for my grandpa, who gets so excited to see me come in the door. Yet, mind you, he does that with everyone. Okay? But I'm taking it personally. I don't see nobody else. I only see when he does it to me. I'm grateful for that. I've never had anyone to do that to me before. I've done it to other people. But to have it done to me, even if it's with my grandpup, I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm grateful for my daughter. I'm grateful for her. I'm I'm just gonna say she's beautiful. All my children, beautiful children. Erin, that's one of them. And that's not just because they came out of, it is because they came out of me, because I'm beautiful too. So let's just keep it real. Yeah, they're all beautiful. I don't want one to feel like one is better than the other. Mm-mm. Nope. No, no, no. Interesting. I think I had mentioned before that one of my granddaughters, her other grandmother, her paternal grandmother, she's able to afford her lots of things that she wants, that she desires, expensive things, and I didn't have it like that. And it used to make me feel some kind of way until I started going through my journey and realized that what I'm doing, I'm not going to say it's better, it's just different. And it's my way of doing for my grandbaby. And it's going to last for generations to come. So that makes me feel proud to know that I'm able to do for. It may not look materialistic, but I am able to do for all of my grandbabies. I got a football team full of grandbabies. I do. And I got two that I haven't even been around yet. One I see here and there on video. The other one, I only see pictures of him. So I'm able to talk to one, but I haven't been able to smell their necks and nothing. Toya love to smell the necks of the baby. I do. I have seen most of them being born. Kids. My daughter was like, to the baby's father, I want my mom right here. Sorry, that's not funny. But I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's going to last with me forever. You know? I have been all over the place on this video, as I have on most of all of my videos. That's just how this works up here. It's so much going on. So much going on. But, that's that intelligence. What can I say? Yeah. Anybody that knows me know a couple of years ago, I wouldn't even say it nothing like that. But love on yourself makes you change a whole lot of things. It helps you realize who you are, what's in you. I was doing my resume, and all the stuff I listed, what I did was, I took a day in my head and just went play by play what I would do in the mornings through the day. And I wrote it down. I did a lot of sugar honey iced tea. A lot. And I did it so much for 15 years that it was like breathing. Now let me go and try to do that now. I know it'll come back to me eventually, but right now, it's like just thinking about having to actually do that again. I don't know if I mean, I could. I don't know if I want to do all that again. And then they don't pay you. Man, you're overly qualified, or we can't offer you that much because all that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I want like the pay, and I'm willing to go $1 or $2 under what it is that someone was like, no, you don't. My bad. I was going to say I would be willing to go $1 or $2 under, but apparently my peeps, I don't think they want me to do all of that anyway. That's not where I'm supposed to be, not what I'm supposed to be doing. I did it. I learned from it. I helped many people in many ways, like I was supposed to do. Now it's time to move on to something else. Well, did I say I was grateful? Yeah, I'm grateful. Oh my goodness, this morning I got up and I sat outside while Papa was sniffing piss on the fence. And this owl, ooh, ooh, how did it go? The cadence, I can't remember what it was like. I kept trying to mock it, but my voice is so high, it wasn't, ooh, I can't do it. But it was like, it was listening to me, because every time I would do it back, it would wait a minute. And then let's start. I'll mock it. It'll stop. Did it do it? And then it'll stop. You know what I mean. Until I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop because I can't even get close to what it sounded like. But I love listening to the birds. Yeah. It's this one tree across the street. It's huge. And the leaves, I think it's a pine tree. Yeah, pine tree. And I try to see in between to see if I can see where the nest is. I can't see. And I know people be like, why is she staring at that damn tree? It's like you can hear what people are saying. Because I did it this morning. And while I was walking Grandpa, and my grandson was sitting out in his car. And I think it was a couple of them out in the car. And I had, the tree is right across where they were. And I stood and stopped and looked at the tree. And he was like, that's my grandma. I am who I am. I used to be ashamed of that. I'm not anymore. You can say, you can feel, you can even do what you want to do when you try to do stuff to hurt me. Not anymore. Not anymore. Alright, I'm getting really and sleepy. Look at that light. Oh my goodness. You watching me while I'm watching them watch you watch me. On that note, I am Toya. I win. And this is the Blue Lighthouse Mantle. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have some really good dreams. Fight that good fight in your astral travels. I might see you. Know that I love you. Maybe we'll see each other one day. Outside of the 5D, that is. All right. Till the next time.